and welcome to another Submit Wrestling cards video for the Go-To Card series. So this time we're going to be looking at the 1991 WWF Classics Blue Border series. Our go-to card for this series has to be from the rookie year of The Undertaker. Card number 64. Now, there's a few key points to take on board with this card. Now, the reason why there's been a little bit of a change in how we actually announce this card now, talking about it being the rookie year, as we know there were a few other cards and stickers that featured The Undertaker in 1991. So, some of these dates can't really be corroborated for some of the releases, so we now just stick to rookie year. It kind of captures all. Now, let's look at the card itself. It's the Blue Border Classic Series, so we call it the Blue Border because it has a blue border around it, and there were other Classic Series around that time. This was 1991. Now let's look at the actual picture itself. This is a very early attire picture of The Undertaker. He has his grey striped cravat, which again was early on in the career. There's also some very early references to The Undertaker, depending on what colour gloves he's got on. In this particular picture, we can't see his gloves. This is just the top half of his body. Now, this particular picture was also used again on a lot of promotional pieces. You will see this on a lot of photos. Now, around this time, with The Undertaker still trying to find his persona, shall we say, he was featured and introduced by Buddy Love. So there's a lot of early photos with The Undertaker with Buddy Love, not Paul Bearer. In this photo we don't see either. This is a single picture of The Undertaker with his gaze straight down the camera lens, straight at you. The kind of look that follows you around the room from a haunted picture. And that was the persona that he was going for, and it worked so well. The very wide-rimmed hat as well, all adding to that style of The Undertaker. The faded background for the grey school photo-like background, a lot of the wrestlers were having these done at the time. Very, very common, and they worked. So we can look back and laugh at it now, but it worked. So for a little bit of a history lesson from Kev, and maybe a few more pointers on the card itself, I'm going to hand over to Kev.
Well, thanks very much for the great intro, Jack. And of course, you are right, it is one of those great wrestling cards that we have seen. Card 64 from the 1991 set of The Undertaker. Well, yeah, we can class it as the rookie card, the go-to card. Whatever you want. It's from 91, so it's his rookie year of cards and stickers. There's quite a few of them out there. To determine which is the legit rookie, well, that's ongoing, and I know some people are researching that. This card in question, well, to be fair, it's very common to find because it's available worldwide, should we say. It wasn't just a US exclusive or UK or a chase card. But I do think that the magic in this card is having a signed one, because at the minute I think that Fitterman Sports allow the signing of these cards, and I believe that they do come with a hefty price. Another thing to consider with this card is if you get a Gem Mint 10, which is graded at PSA or a Beckett top grade. Well, having a PS10 or a top graded card, that is something in itself, but with The Undertaker, the character, that is next level for me. Because The Undertaker's The Undertaker, I don't think he's ever going to change. For me, he's the last great old school wrestler. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the likes of John Cena, Brock Lesnar, even the likes of Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, but I think it's that persona that he carried, and he went under the radar as Mark Calloway for many years, and he stuck to character when he was outside of the wrestling ring as well. So it is The Undertaker. It's like Hulk Hogan. There's only one Hulk Hogan, there's only one Andre the Giant, there's only one Ric Flair, and if you're going to have a Mount Rushmore of wrestling, then surely The Undertaker's up there. Then For me, my chase in life is to get a signed Undertaker card 64. It's going to be hugely desired in years to come, especially if it was signed up, because not many of them will exist. And this card, well, it's never going to back down, is it? Because it's the Undertaker. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. The next card will be Ted DiBiase from the Merlin 91 set. So thanks very much for watching, wrestling fans. Like, share and subscribe to Submit Wrestling Cards.